Welcome to our facial. Your skin's going to glow like glass when you're finished. We are so excited to try this. And please type your name in the chat because that lets us know that you're on and that gives you entered into giveaways. And I see Shannon's already watching. Welcome, Shannon. Thank you so much for hopping on and being a guest for Lindsay. So Jolynn, let's share with the guests what we should have ready. So
awesome. Welcome. We're so happy to have you ladies on tonight. This is our favorite night. We love pampering you as well as ourselves. Make sure you have a headband, and if you have your samples, get those. And if not, you can watch the video and do it when you get your samples and your favorite drink. And let's tell you a little bit about Mary Kay. This is the whole reason we're here is this beautiful lady. She founded the company in 1963. So we've been in business for 62 years. Yay. The number one skincare line in the entire world in glamour cosmetics. And our mission is to enrich women's lives. And she wants us, her philosophy is God first, family second, and career third, and living by the golden rule to treat others the way you'd want to be treated. And I love that she has two charitable foundations. She has a foundation for women's cancer and a charitable foundation for abused women and children. So thank you for using our fabulous products and giving back. We love that. And we're so happy to have y'all on. So let's get the party started, Rosie, and tic-tac-toe and let them earn some prizes. So make sure your name's in the comment and who your consultant is so we can enter you.
Yeah, so if you got this with your samples, grab it out. If you didn't, grab a piece of paper. You can make your own tic-tac-toe because we're going to be playing tic-tac-toe tonight. Every time you try a product that you love, write that in one of the squares. And when you have 3 products that you love, say tic-tac-toe. When you have 6, that's double tic-tac-toe, and 9, it's blackout. And yes, Lindsay's so excited you're here, Shannon. So thank you so much. And just for being on, you get entered into a giveaway, but this gives you extra points. And how you get points is 1 point for getting tic-tac-toe, 5 points when you get double, 10 points with blackout. And we're going to be doing a charcoal mask treatment. So you'll want to make sure you have your phone ready. Maybe you're already watching from your phone, but be able to take a selfie. So we are excited to pamper you. And Mary Kay said at every appointment, there was one person that would be amazing at this opportunity. So watch us tonight. We get to pamper you guys at the same time pampering ourselves. And so I think it's the best job ever. So if this is anything that you can see yourself doing, let your consultant know at the end. And we have a special little bonus as well. And hope you guys enjoy this pampering treatment. So we're going to start with oil-free eye makeup remover. Get your headband on. So if you get your hair pulled back, you'll definitely want that for the masks. And we have our oil-free eye makeup remover. So this is not one of our samples, but it's hopefully you have an eye makeup remover and hopefully you have Mary Kay's, because not only does this clean off your eye makeup, but it conditions your eyelashes. And it is our #1 selling product. And we are the #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. And so I'm pretty sure this is the #1 product in the world. So if you haven't tried this, you'll definitely want this, because I think a lot of women don't wash their face that night because they don't have this. And it's a chore to get your mascara off, but not when you have this. It just gently comes off. I have super sensitive eyes, and this is so gentle and actually feels really nice. So, and not only does it clean off regular makeup, but it can clean off waterproof makeup. And the reason you want to wash off your makeup before bed is because of eyelash mites. They're gross little critters. So if you've never heard about them, you can go look them up online. But I need to warn you, they're not pretty. And it will be hard to sleep sometimes at night, especially if you have your makeup on. You'll be like, okay, I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to wash it off. So you don't want to leave any food for those little eyelash mites. Okay, so eye makeup's rinsed off. Now we're going to go on to sample #1. That's right there in your packet. And these samples might even last you up to a week. So do not squeeze everything out. Just squeeze out a little bit and avoid your eye area. You're not going to put the cleanser in your eyes. We just cleaned off our eye makeup with eye makeup remover. That's specifically made for the eye area. Your cleanser is not. So avoid your eye area when you're using sample #1. Just a little bit goes a long way. And then you can get your face wet either before or after. I like to do it a little before and after. to rinse it off. And this is our Voluform Repair Foaming Cleanser. So we have a handful of different cleansers. This one, I love it because as you age, your skin starts to sag, and this helps to lift it. And so you want to go in an upward motion. That's also really great. I learned this week because of how the hair follicles are on your face. Going in an upward motion helps to give a better, deeper clean. And also you're fighting gravity too. So fun little fact. Once you have your cleanser on, then you can just rinse it off. Pretty easy peasy. And Jolene's going to walk us through sample number 2. So get your cleanser rinsed off. Make sure if you forgot your neck, get on your neck. And take it away, Jolene.
All right. Oh, that feels so incredible. Love it, love it. All righty. You see ladies that have beautiful, radiant skin. Well, they're using great skincare for one, and two, they're exfoliating their skin at least 1 to 2 times a week because everything on the outside is dead. So if you don't exfoliate it, you just look dull and not fresh. And that's why we're going to have glass skin when we're done, glowing, and you are going to be so excited. Rosie and I use the microdermabrasion on Sundays. This is a quick scrub that you can do in this shower. The microdermabrasion crystals will just, rinse right off. And then tonight we are going to use my favorite product. Well, one of my favorites is the Gentle Radiance Peel. And you want to keep this on for about 10 minutes, normally 10 to 12 minutes. And you want to go from your girls to your girls, with everything that you possibly can, as low as you can go, and avoid the eye area. You're going to pretend like you have like a cucumber around your eye. We don't want to get this near our eye area. And go ahead and put that all over. And you're going to feel a little tingling sensation. That is the glycolic acid going to work and exfoliating 4 layers deep, clear down to the epidermis. So you have brand new skin. And can you feel that little, some people feel tingling, some people don't. You don't want to feel any burning sensation. If you do, rinse that off and let your consultant know. But it's really gentle, and you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars and not go out of your house looking red and sunburned for a week. Your skin is just going to glow and feel so great. Mm-hmm. And you can put this on the bottom of your feet if you want a quick pedicure. It'll exfoliate your feet as well. We've done that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's kind of tricky to keep your feet up that for 10 minutes, but yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so you can feel it tingling a little, the glycolic acid going to work. And remember to type your name in the chat when you hop on so that we can get you entered into the giveaway. And Shannon, at any time, if you feel like we're going too fast or too slow, or, I have a question, type in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. So while we're letting this sit on, so this is sample number 2. It's going to sit on for about 5 minutes. We're going to talk about different exfoliation products. So this is our deepest exfoliation product. It's a chemical. And welcome, Crystal. So glad you're here. Me and Crystal have known each other since we were 11. So This is so fun to have you on, Crystal. We've just known each other a couple of years, right? We're just a few years ago, we were 11. It feels like that because time flies, but yeah. So this is, so crystals, if you're just joining us, make sure you clean off your eye makeup and then use sample number 1 as your cleanser. Avoid your eye area, get it rinsed off. And then we have sample number 2 on right now, just letting it sit and do its work. So this is a chemical. Yes. I love the smiley. So this is a chemical pill that is low grade. So it's very gentle, and we can do it up to 2 times a week. We just do it once a week. And then the middle products, the microderm, that we do once a week as well. We just space them out, 1 on Sunday, 1 on Wednesday, and that nice, beautiful, glowing skin all week. And then here's some fun before and after pictures of what the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill can do. So Susan's results with her neck there, which is fantastic, after 8 uses. And so use it on your neck because that's like from your girls to your girls, like Jolene talked about. And then on the right side is after having like pregnancy mask, her discoloration, her skin, after using the products for 3 months, twice a week. That was her results. And that's one of my friend's customers. So that is our Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. And while we're letting this sit on just for a couple more minutes, Jolynn, I'd love for you to introduce yourself. How did you get involved in Mary Kay and what you've loved about it? And that way we're not complete strangers to the guest.
Awesome. All right. Well, I signed my beauty agreement 34 years ago to get my products at cost. And that was all I was going to do, is just get the discount. And within a few months, I was able to quit my full-time job with Mountain Fuel, our fuel company. And I was getting my degree in psychology. So I am so grateful that it's allowed me to have the freedom and flexibility to be a stay-at-home working mom. I had 3 boys in 3 years, and now I have 4 beautiful granddaughters. And I love that we get to spend time with our family, and I care for my sweet little 87-year-old mama. And so it just is such a blessing to be able to do that around your family and help other women from the inside out feel beautiful inside. And, you know, with the great skincare, it just always helps. And beauty, putting a little bit of lipstick on always gives you a lift. And of course, the best thing is having Rosie in my life. I love her to pieces, and her cute, adorable family. And so grateful for you, girl. So why don't you tell us why you decided to play Mary Kay? And she always comes to my car celebrations. We picked up our Cadillac.
Yes, 10 lemonade cars.
19th Cadillac.
19.
Oh, it's been almost a year now. It's crazy. So time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, they're so fun. And my kids go ecstatic. They're so excited. So, Crystal, you are the sweetest too. I'm so grateful for you, and it's so fun to be able to pamper you tonight. So I've been building my Mary Kay business for 15 years prior to joining. I'd graduated with my bachelor's in piano pedagogy, so I was teaching piano, but I was looking for something to do in the morning when I wasn't teaching. And we were also living paycheck to paycheck. And I thought, if I could find a part-time job that would help, you know, have extra money to put towards savings. So I thought I would teach piano the rest of my life. But after being in Mary Kay, I fell in love with the opportunity. I love that there's no sales quotas. I love being my own boss. I love having the ability to empower and pamper other women. And we've earned 8 career cars now. We're working towards our first pink Cadillac. And it's more important than the money in the cars, though, is the personal growth. And I think Jolynn would agree too. Like, that's something that is priceless, right? And if you want to pass on confidence, you have to be confident. And so you can't pass on what you don't have. And I'm grateful to be a more confident version of myself, so I can hopefully raise more confident children. So sometimes they're a little too confident. You're like, okay, let's tone down the confidence. Oh, Lindsay, we love you. Love you.
Oh, love you, Lindsay.
So Lindsay's been building her business for 3 years now.
Wow, yay.
So time flies. So we are going to now rinse this off. So sample number 2, grab your second washcloth, get that rinsed off, and we're going to go into sample number 3. And if you put your Radiance Revealing Facial Pill on your neck, make sure you get that rinsed off. And I hope you got a chance to heat up your washcloths in the microwave. That just adds to the treatment. So.
Feels so good.
Okay, so let us know in the chat if you've ever done a charcoal mask. So this charcoal mask is sample number 3. It will rinse off, so there's no pain involved. Where you see she has the charcoal is in the center of her face where she's more oily. So think about, okay, where do I have bigger pores? Where am I more oily, or blackheads or whiteheads? That's where you want to put the charcoal mask. If you're mostly dry like me, I mostly just put it on my nose. And if you're oily all over, just put it all over. And we have a handy dandy applicator, which I was buried at the bottom of my basket, but this is super cool that you can get from your consultant, so you don't have to put it on your fingers. And you want to apply a nice, even, smooth application. You don't want it too thick because you want it to be able to dry. You don't want it too thin, though, because you don't want to be able to see your skin. So just a nice, even layer, not too thick. And you can probably smell that there's peppermint and there's rosemary and oh my gosh. And then there's also navy bean extract. Mary Kay's scientists and dermatologists were the first to discover that navy bean extract helps to brighten the skin. So we have it in a few of our other products as well. And so that's a fun fact about the charcoal mask. So you can put on your charcoal nice and even. And then this is the time to take a selfie. So we're going to take a selfie as well. We're going to post it in the Glow Like Glass private Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, let your consultant know. She'll invite you to it. Or you can just privately text it to your consultant and get 5 extra points, 10 extra points in our group. And as this charcoal mask is working, it's acting as a magnet, bringing double its weight and impurities to the surface. And you're going to start to feel it tighten. And as it's drying, it's pulling those oils to the surface so that you can rinse it off once it's dry. And a little trick, after you take your selfie, fan your face with like a piece of paper or something to help speed up the drying process, because we keep this appointment to 35 minutes or less. And Jolene, let's take a selfie.
Okay.
So,
all right. One, you got the product to hold?
I do.
Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Oh,
your eyes are open. Yes.
Awesome. Yep. So grateful.
Oh, let's put one more. Oops. Hang on. 1, 2, 3.
Did it work? I might have closed my eyes at the end.
Yes, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So take your selfie, send that to your consultant, or put it in the private group. It's the Glow Like Glass group. You might have to wait till the class is done to post it, but and fan your face. While this is drying, we're going to talk about a couple other products that we have. One is my absolute favorite, and if you need a reminder on the tic-tac-toe, this little page, you just write products that you're like, ooh, I love that. Like eye makeup remover, cleanser, facial pill. So maybe you already have a tic-tac-toe, so let us know. Charcoal mask, mask applicator, so you can type those or write those in and let us know when you have tic-tac-toe. That's 3 products that you're in love with. 6 is double tic-tac-toe with 2, double tic-tac-toe. And yeah, so just a reminder on that. So Clear Proof. This is one of my absolute favorite skincare lines. If you struggle with acne or you know someone who does, I highly recommend getting them on this product, because Mary Kay has 100% satisfaction guarantee. And so if you don't get the results that you are wanting, we can trade it for something else. And that does not cost your beauty consultant anything. So I think it's so risk-free to try a product like this if you're struggling with acne. This is my before and after pictures in my mid to late 20s, struggling with acne, and it was there all the time. And after 1 week of using the product, I had no new breakouts, and it was clearing up my existing, and that hadn't happened in years. And I am so grateful for Clear Proof. I just started with the little trial set. There's a little trial version of it because I honestly was pretty skeptical. I didn't know if it was going to work, but it did. So I'm so grateful I took a picture before. And then we have a 100% natural nourishing oil. So if you are a tree loving, hugging, I love that this skincare line we're using tonight is paraben free, super clean. So this 100% natural nourishing oil is divine. 1 drop of that on your face perfectly hydrates. I love that, especially in the winter. You can use it as a cuticle oil. You can use it in your hair when you come out of the shower. Just 1 little drop is plenty. And you can mix it with lotions. Such a wonderful sweet almond oil, sesame oil, and nourishing olive oil. Delicious. And it smells like paradise to me. I'm like, more chocolate to me. And then we have a skincare line that's designed for girls in their teens or girls in their maybe lower 20s that are just getting into skincare and wanting to create some really good skincare habits. So it's not anti-aging, but it comes in 2 different formulas: a hydrating formula for normal to dry skin and a mattifying for combination to oily. I demoed the mattifying this morning. I had a couple guests come over and they're like, I'm oily on my chin, but I'm dry on my cheeks. And the mattifying was a great, I'm just dropping everything tonight, a great product for them. So I was really happy. They're like, so nice on the oily skin.
Really light.
For oily, you still need you still need a moisturizer, but you just need a correct one, a very lightweight one. That one's more of a gel moisturizer. Okay. And one other thing we want to share. So during the pandemic, we started doing these virtually, right? And it has been such a blessing. Me and Joanne's been doing this since the beginning of 2021. And so this is so fun because you can be in the privacy of your own home, having the spa type treatment that if you were to go to get a facial like this at a med spa or a dermatologist office, this would probably at least cost you $100 with all these products. And our friend Ashley is an esthetician, and she's verified that. But the neatest part is all these samples you're going to get to use again for the next few days till they're all run out. So you have the chance of thinking about who do you know and love that you'd love to give them a free facial that would be worth like $100, but they can be at their own home in their own pajamas, just relaxing, right? And when you share 2 referrals with your beauty consultants, you can just text those and say, these are my 2 of my besties. I'd love to give this free pampering treatment. When they RSVP and pick the day that works for them, then they get this free pampering treatment in the mail. And you get when you share 2 referrals, you get one of these hydrogel eye patch samples, which we're going to show you how to use these here in a minute. And they're so luxurious. And when you share 10 referrals, you're going to get 1 glamour item of your choice, 50% off. So that could be half off a mascara. That's what I would pick. Half off a lip gloss. That's what my guests today picked. And one of the guests picked half off a one of our brow liners. So, so whatever makeup item you want, you get half off. So that is the little referral part. And if you have a piece of paper, just write them down. Or if you got this in the mail, there's a spot at the bottom that's perfect to send the referrals. And I was a referral 15 years ago. One of my friends from college referred me to a facial. I am so grateful she did because she had no idea I was struggling with infertility. She had no idea that I needed something positive and that I was looking for a part-time job. And anyway, so grateful for that. So we're going to rinse off our charcoal mask. You're welcome to keep yours on just a few more minutes, but we want to show you how to use these hydrogel eye patches. They're my favorites. Okay. Make sure it's not up my nose. But when you do rinse this off later tonight, just make sure you hold a warm washcloth onto it, hold it there, and it rinses off so nicely. And I'm going to show you these eye patches, which are my BFFs, and I'll show you here in this next slide. So these hydrogel eye patches not only feel amazing, but they're helping with fine lines and wrinkles under your eyes to like firm them out and hydrate them. They also help with dark spots and puffiness. So they don't replace an eye cream. You still want to use an eye cream morning and night, but these provide such great supplement that you can use twice a week to really like speed up and to reverse, I guess, the anti-aging or reverse the signs of aging. These are packed with a lot of hydration and fruits and vegetables. So the very first ingredient is water. And the second one is glycerin. And glycerin is a super moisturizing ingredient. And then, so that's why I think of it like a little swimming pool for your under eye area. And we're not the only like company that has this type of thing, but we are the best priced and the best quality. Oh my gosh. And then there's fruit, vegetable extracts. There's pear extract, white cherry, cranberry, blueberry, raspberry, tomato, broccoli, and cabbage. And so many amazing fruits and vegetables that are so healthy for our bodies, also amazing for our skin. And once you've used these, the next few days, the under eye area is improved. So these don't need to be used every day. I like to do it twice a week, once on Wednesday night and once on the weekend, whether it's Saturday night or Sunday night, one of those nights to do that treatment. And my kids like them too. So I have to. They'll
so cute.
And they probably could sense I have these on. But yeah, so now we want you to rinse off your charcoal mask. So grab a washcloth, hold it there, soften it up, rinse off the rest. Because we're going to finish with samples 4, 5, and 6 and get you all finished and ready for bed. And Jolynn, let's have you
go over these. Okay.
Yes.
Don't you feel fresh and like a peppermint patty when you take that charcoal mask off? It feels amazing. So great. So tonight we have used the Repair line, the Value Firm Time Wise line. And this is the best. This is like the Cadillac version of skincare for sure. And when you purchase the skincare set tonight, any skincare set, you get one item at half off. So that can be anything that you choose. I would probably do the serum because, I'll tell you about that one. That's my favorite. For sure, I wish I could dip my whole body in it. But what we're going to use now is the eye cream. And you're going to use the ring finger because you don't want to get, you don't want to use your tools, which these are your tools that are strong. These are very gentle, and you want to go clear down almost on your cheekbone and above your brow and below your brow with the eye cream. If you get it close to your eye, clear up here, it'll absorb and get in your eye and you will have irritation. I know the minute that I've gotten my eye cream too close because it starts irritating, my eyes water. And when you apply it with the Z-Mag tip, this is magical. It's cold, refreshing. It's zinc, magnesium, and copper. And together, it's like icy cold and feels so good. So it helps for puffiness, dark circles, crepiness, fine lines, deep lines. This is your go-to, girlfriends. You're going to love this. So after you use these amazing eye petals, the patches, you'll use your eye cream and then our serum that tightens, brightens, and tones. This is like, this is the reason you joined. Yes,
Time Repair was the reason she joined.
Yes. Definitely. We call it the Spanx in the bottle because it seriously does. It just tightens everything up, and it's just so amazing. It's just so light and refreshing, and I would go as far as you can and all over, avoid the eye area again with all these products. And then you are going to have a treat in the morning. Our day moisturizer you get to use with the SPF 30. You always want to make sure you're protecting the skin and using a sunscreen, and that comes right with your moisturizer. So you're doing two things at one time and helping with the anti-aging. And then tonight we are going to go back in time, reverse the trawl. That is what retinol does, is helps to reverse the signs of aging. And this has literally caplets that burst and go to work all night long while you're dreaming. And I love the application of this because you just squeeze a little bit out. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but you're not dipping into your jar and putting bacteria. And I'm not kidding you, that is enough for 2 days. I've got plenty. And you'll notice that a little dab will do you with Mary Kay. You don't need very much at all. It goes very far. So you're definitely getting your money's worth and then some. And it's 100% guaranteed forever, which is so exciting. Not 30 days. Always. It comes with an amazing beauty component. So go ahead and put that all over your skin. And Rosie's got a couple of other things to show us, and then we will finish up.
Getting my moisturizer on. Yep. Here we go. This is what Jolynn talked about already. We showed this earlier, is when you, just for getting on here and doing this treatment is fantastic. But if you find something that you're like, I need this, I need to start taking better care of my skin. I love that we have so many different skincare lines in Mary Kay. So what we tried tonight might not be your exact formula. I've been using it since I've been 30, so it's been a decade, and I'm super thrilled with how my skin looks and feels. But maybe you're struggling with acne and the Clear Proof, or maybe you're like, I need something a little less anti-aging. I'm not quite to that, yet, which is good for you. And that's our miracle set. Or if you're just younger in your 20s and you're just wanting a good skincare line, but not the anti-aging benefits yet, There's that line too. So we have different lines. So you pick which one's best for you. And then as your gift, remind your consultant, say, hey, remember, because I purchased a skincare set, I get half off an item. And I would love to get, and let her know, maybe it's the charcoal mask, the facial peel, the eye makeup remover, your half off item. Here's a fantastic picture of repair and why I love my repair so much. So this was me. No, just joking. This video is 69 and a half. It's not me, but I always joke. People are like, that's amazing. No. So after 4 days of using it, she's like, I need to take a picture. After 2 weeks, can't you already see around her mouth area how much more lifted? And then 2 months and 3 months. And so take pictures. That helps you be more consistent, and it really gains that like testimonial of like, I'm seeing results. And then it makes you want to be more consistent. So that's another little trick, think of those eyelash mites and think of like your before and after pictures and show that. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being on here. It brings us so much joy to pamper you. And so thanks for taking some time for you, because I know that is tricky to have that self-care, and hope you enjoyed these 30 minutes here. Take a picture of your tic-tac-toe sheet, send it to your consultant, because she gets credit just for you being on here. And maybe this is just your wish list, or maybe it's actually products that you want, but either way, send a picture of it to her, because you get points for our giveaway, which we're going to do on Friday. And just a recap on how you get the points. We talked about the tic-tac-toes already. Send your charcoal mask picture because you get points for that. If there are products that you're needing, you get an extra point for every $20 you spend with your beauty consultant, 10 points when you say that you book an appointment with her and you want to get together for a different pampering experience, whether it's a makeover, or maybe you want to try the microdermabrasion, or you want to try the eye patches, share 2 referrals, you get those for free and you can try that treatment. 20 points when you book a party and you share that treatment with friends. And thank you again for supporting your beauty consultant. Yes, you're welcome. And yeah, it's so amazing. I'm so glad you're loving how your skin's feeling. And yep, we are so grateful that you hopped on with us. So text your consultant right now. Let her know it was your favorite. Let her know if anything was not your, formula, because we want to make a note of that. Who do you know, 2 friends that you'd love to refer this pampering treatment to? And the final thing is, right now it's only $35 to join Mary Kay. So as you're watching this, if something from the opportunity would fulfill a need, whether it's to uplift women, pamper others, have more personal growth, extra income, flexibility, and 50% off on your products. If even just one of those, I think it's worth it right there. It's only $35, and we have a signing bonus of a brush collection when you join by tonight. But either way, you're always in our life, whether we can pamper you with the products or if you want to be partnering with us. So have a fantastic rest of your night. We love you.